Okay, now that we've got everything inside the body, we're going to continue just sort of pulling the strings out and getting everything real close to the hole that it goes to. And we're going to get everything in there, make sure nothing's tangled up. And now we're going to work things into each particular hole. Here we've got our output jack. We've went ahead and put the little plate on there over that hole. And I'm going to take the washer and the nut, and I'm just going to slide them down that string. And the way that we've tied that off on the tip inside will allow us to get the threads started and to get this in place. Just kind of get it finger tight there. And then we're going to start working each of the tone and volume pots in. Now as you get this up through there, with the string it can be a little bit of a tight fit. But then remember the tabs and the little notches that we cut in the back of the top? You need to work the pots around until you feel that tab go into that slot. And you'll know because the pots will seat sort of flush against the back once that tab's in place. And you'll get a feel for knowing when it's in there and when it's not. And I'm going to pull the pickup selector switch through as well. Okay, now we're going to, here I am working this, getting that tab in line with the slot. Can be a little tricky. If it kind of rocks and gives like that, you're probably not in it. I say now that it's flush there and it's not, you can tell it's fully seated, you know that you're in that slot. And then you want to put your washer and your nut over the string again. And here it's a little tight. You may have to work it around that string, pull that little loose end through. And then once you're in that slot, I think I might have slipped out of it here, so I'm just going to find it again real quick. And what that slot does is once we get it in there and get the thread started, we can tighten down the nut without the shaft moving. If you didn't have any kind of resistance inside there, the whole pot would just want to spin as you tighten that down. But this holds it all in place. So do all your pots that way, and then move on to your selector switch. Make sure you've got this turned right so that it points toward the pickup that you're wanting it to be active at the time. Typically, forward will be just the neck pickup, center will be the two combined, and then all the way back is the bridge pickup. And now I'm going to take just a little plier here and hold that shaft so it doesn't turn while I tighten up that nut. And then hold the shaft as well as on your output jack and tighten that up. And then we're going to connect the wire for the neck pickup to the string that goes up to it. And tape this up fairly well. It's still got to slide through that hole that we've drilled without pulling loose. Okay, just go ahead and pull the string and the wire along with it. Just be careful that you don't pull it loose. And then work it right through the hole, straight into the neck cavity.